Okay, so now we're dealing with secant, tangents, and angle measures. Okay, secant is a line that intersects a circle in exactly 2 points. Okay, so it intersects the circle here and here. That's your 2 points. Okay, a secant is a line that goes through it, unlike a chord where it's just on the inside. Okay, so kind of it's like a chord, but it continues. All right, so if two secants or chords, okay, intersect in the interior of a circle, then the measure of an angle formed is 1/2 the sum of the measures of the arcs intercepted by the angles and its vertical angles. All right, so now the measure of angle 1 equals half of arc AB plus arc DC. It's the same thing for angle 2. If you figure out 1, you can just subtract from 180 and get 2. Or you can do angle 2 equals AD, half of AD plus BC. Okay, so we're going to utilize that formula for the next 4 questions here. Okay, I'm going to do 2 of them with you, and then you're going to do 2 by yourselves. So for us to figure out what x is, you have to look at your outsides here. Okay, so x will equal half of the arcs, because these are my secant, these are actually chords. Okay, these are my chords, these are the arcs. Okay, half of 84 plus 130. 84 plus 130 is 214. Half of 214 is 107. So A is, the X would be 107 for A. All right, I'm going to do C with you. Okay, because it's a tad different. I want to look at B actually first. I'm sorry. So for B, you're going to want to figure out what this angle is, okay, by utilizing this formula. Then subtract it from 180 to get X. Okay. All right, let's go back to C. I'm sorry. Now, C. This formula is a tad different now because you have your 110 on the inside. So you're going to use that. 110 will equal half of your angles, X and 97. I'm a big person about getting rid of this half right from the beginning. So I multiply the other side by 2. So I get 220 equals X plus 97. Now subtract your 97. You'll get X equals 123. And you're done. Okay, 1A is just like letter A. Okay, let's look at what's next. All right, more formulas. Hold on, this page. Another formula here. Okay, it says, if a secant and a tangent intersect at the point of tangency, then their measure of each angle formed is 1/2 the measure of the intercepted arc. Okay, so what they're saying is angle 2 is half of here to here. Angle 1 is half of here to here, the red part. Okay, so I'm going to look at this with you. Okay, I'm actually going to do part A and part B just to make sure we get both sides of this. Okay, part A, QPR is what we're trying to find. We're trying to find angle QPR. It is half of here to there. Okay, if that's 148, we need to take half of 148, and that is 74 degrees. Okay, to find DEF. Okay, this would continue. So we're trying to find this part over here. Now, if this is 64, you're gonna have to find this to get over here. Okay, so 64, that means we're gonna have to double it to get out. Okay, so 2 times 64 will equal 128. So over here is 128. Well, the whole thing is how many degrees is a circle? 360. So it's 360 minus 128 will equal 232. That's your final answer. Okay, I would like you guys to do the second part, 2A and 2B, just to make sure that you have an understanding of this example. All right, last formula for these notes. Okay. If two secants, a secant and a tangent, two tangents intersect the exterior of a circle, then the measure of the angle formed is 1/2 the difference of measures of the intercepts. Okay, so when it looks like this, okay, I kind of look at this as like the ice cream cone-ish look. Okay, I know they all don't look like it, but it's kind of what it is. They're all the same exact formula. You just have to remember the look of them. It's half to find angle A here. Okay, it's half the bigger arc minus the smaller arc. Bigger, smaller, bigger, smaller. It's the one that's further away than the smaller one. Okay. All right, I'm going to do 2 of these with you as well. And then you're going to have 2 to practice. Find each measure. So we want to find angle L. Well, looking at this picture, they only give me 1 angle measure. Okay, since it's a picture like this, I can figure out how many degrees this is. Okay, I can figure out what the red is because this is 102. You just have to do 360 minus 102. Okay, and you can figure out that the red is 258. All right, so angle L equals half my bigger arc, which is 258, minus my smaller arc, which is 102. Plug this into your calculator, you're going to get your answer. Okay, and it's 78 degrees. Arc C to D. Okay, is what we have to find. Well, we have our angle, so it's 56 equals half our bigger arc, which is C to D, minus our smaller, which is 95. Okay, as I said before, I like to get rid of this half first, so multiply by the other side. So it's 112 equals CD minus 95. Add your 95 over. CD equals 207 degrees. Okay, I would like you guys to try example 3A and 3B. All right, and there's one last thing I want to talk about on these notes. There's a picture on the back of this. Okay, I know a lot of you are going to just skip over this, but this picture kind of explains every single formula we just learned today. It has a picture of what they look like, okay, to help you relate what's going on. Okay, so if you have a triangle, I call this the ice cream cone looking thing, you subtract half minus subtraction. Okay, when it goes through, it's X going through your entire picture. You will add it. It's half added. Okay, when you just have a V, okay, you're either doubling it or halving it, depending on what part of the picture you're looking at. Okay, please look at this picture. Please learn from this picture. Make sure you understand and know these formulas. Let me know if you have any questions.